Hi, I'm Sandy, the Kids and Family Librarian with Jefferson County Public Library, and this is preschool time. Preschool time is perfect if you're 3 or 4, but anyone can join in. And we're going to read stories today about the animals getting ready for the winter time. But let's start out with my friend Squirrel here, and we'll say hi, hello, and how are you? Because I really want to say hello, and I'm so glad you're listening to stories with us today. This goes to the tune of London Bridges Falling Down, and we'll sing it through twice so that you'll learn it if it's new to you. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? I hope you're well. It's good to have you here. Let's say that again. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? I'm so excited, Squirrel, aren't you? We're going to have stories about getting ready for the winter, and Squirrel has been collecting nuts and hiding them so there'll be good food to eat outside all winter long. Lots of animals are getting ready and are ready for winter. I like squirrels. Squirrels are everywhere, and they're even right here. I have 5 squirrels. So we're going to do a rhyme called 5 Little Squirrels, and I hope you join in with me. And of course, I have 5 squirrels, but you do too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like I have 5 squirrels, it's hard to say that sometimes, right here with me. 5 little squirrels with acorns to store. 1 went to sleep. I think the purple one's going to go to sleep. And then there were 4. 4 little squirrels hunting acorns in a tree. 1, this never happens to squirrels, fell down. The blue one's fallen down. And then we have 3. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 little squirrels wondering what to do. 1 got lost. The yellow one got lost. And then there were 2. 1, 2. 2 little squirrels tossing acorns just for fun. 1 got tired, the green one. And now we have 1. 1 little squirrel playing in the sun. He ran away. And now there are none. All of the squirrels, they're always so busy doing things, aren't they? Those squirrels. Squirrels aren't the only animals getting ready for the winter time. All of the farm animals are getting ready too. This story is called At Home in the Barn. It's by Margaret Wise Brown. And the folks at HarperCollins are letting us read it today. We're very, very glad about that. At Home in the Barn. Look who's peeking. I think it's the calf. At Home in the Barn. Here's the barn. Hear the wind rattle. Open the door and see all of the cattle. We'll open the door in a second, but who do we see right here? The squirrels. They're outside still gathering nuts. They don't worry about a little bit of snow. Let's see if we see the cattle. Outside in the cold. Hear the wind rattle. Whoosh. Stay in the barn. Keep warm with the cattle. There they are. Look at this. I think the goat's getting in there and he's breathing real hard and he can see his breath like we do when it's cold outside. The field mice came creeping out of a hole from out in the field they had lived all summer long and in the fall. The time had come for them to move out of their little grass nest in the field and in to the big red barn. Yeah, the field mice know where to go to stay warm. And the horses are running for the barn too. And I bet the wind is still blowing, swish, swish. And the mice are saying, squeak, squeak. Nay, shiver, shiver. The breath of the horses rose like smoke in the cold air, and the winter wind told them it was time to move in to the big, warm barn. There go the horses. Nay! And there's the cow peeking. watching for his horse friends to arrive. In the big, warm barn, all the animals were waking up, slowly and hungrily, except for the busy little mice in the hayloft, who had been up all night, and the busy little mice were just going to bed. High up in the rafters of the barn, the swallows began to chirp in their deep, warm nests made of mud. Chirp, chirp. Just as the dawn broke, the bats came whizzing home. And the cat curled up for a little snooze. Meow. Ooh, moo! A cow had a little calf. Moo! And look, the farmer's coming to check on him with his dog. Ruff, ruff. Winter Morn will be her name, says Jonathan the farmer as he rubbed down her silky little curly coat. Luckily, she was born in the barn and not out in the open field. Look at that little guy. And look, Mama's licking the calf. Buff, bang, bang! The proud bull, Sahari, was stomping in his stall. He had just been dreaming of another bull, and he was raring for a fight. Here is the barn. Hear the wind rattle. Whoosh! Outside in the cold, the winter came whistling in. Woo! The fat little pony, who had been sleeping late, jumped up in his stall, and he scared all of the little calves in the barn. Neigh! Rumph, rumph. And I think the little cows were going, moo, moo. And with so many animals all close together in the barn, it was quite warm. There's the pig and the goats and the horses and the cows. And look, there's even some chickens. Outside in the cold, hear the wind rattle. Woo! Come into the barn. Keep warm with the cattle. There's some birds still outside. They look very happy and cozy this winter in their barn. Here in the barn, here is the barn. Hear the wind rattle. Open the door and see all of the cattle. And it looks like Farmer Jonathan is milking that cow. And maybe he's going to give a little bit to Cat. Cats love milk. And there's our new little calf. And that's the story, At Home in the Barn. I'd love to be at home in that barn. I don't know if the squirrels ever go in the barn, but this little squirrel, he has lost his tail. So let's see if we can find it. This is going to go to the song, maybe you've heard it, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Do you remember that? Mary had a little, oh, I was going with the wrong tune. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Only we'll sing. Have you seen my squirrel's tail? Squirrel's tail, squirrel's tail. Have you seen the squirrel's tail? It's bushy and it's gray. Is this a bushy gray tail? No, that's an alligator tail. You're right. We better sing the song again. Have you seen the squirrel's tail? Squirrel's tail, squirrel's tail. Have you seen the squirrel's tail? It's bushy and it's gray. Is this the squirrel's tail? Whose tail is that? You're right. It's a pigtail. We better keep looking. Have you seen my squirrel's tail? Squirrel's tail, squirrel's tail. Have you seen the squirrel's tail? It's bushy and it's gray. Could it be this tail? Who has a tail like that? A peacock, you're right. Peacock's tail is not a squirrel's tail. We better try again. Have you seen the squirrel's tail? Squirrel's tail, squirrel's tail. Have you seen the squirrel's tail? It's bushy and it's gray. Hey, I think we found it. It's bushy and it's a dark gray and it looks nice on this squirrel. Doesn't it? Did we find the right tail, Mr. Squirrel? We did, just in time, because it's time for us to say goodbye. And I hope you join us again for preschool story time real soon. But stop, look, and listen around when you're outside. See if you see the squirrels, or maybe they're inside eating all their nuts. Goodbye, goodbye, we'll see you soon. See you soon, see you soon. Goodbye, goodbye, we'll see you soon on another day. Goodbye.